Abusia and Sophia Vey, woman we saying, former French ambassador to Ghana. She's a bad Ghana, and at some point, anywhere you look, I will say she was there. Me who now know the number, it doesn't matter who you were. If you are in the media space in Ghana, if we are even baby dedication, our friend, no baby. Me who I'm saying, nah, this woman is not just doing this because of the goodness in her heart. I had my reservations, but you know, Ghana for Oka here, they will never believe it. Me when the video be a trendy online and basically in your patch, you know, they say, where you to Ghana for.
Et je pense que c'est ce que j'ai eu la chance de pouvoir, ce à quoi j'ai pu parvenir au Ghana, c'est que aujourd'hui, lorsque quelqu'un sur mes réseaux, dans le fil ou dans le fil de blogueurs qui évoquent les actions de la France, va dire quelque chose de négatif. On dit oui, mais on sait bien que la France, dans les pays francophones, etc. Je n'ai même plus besoin d'intervenir. Ce sont les abonnés qui, pendant plusieurs années, m'ont vu fonctionner, vont dire, mais enfin, tu vois bien que ça tient pas la route.
Now let me break this down. She was talking about, say, right now, we're building a network in a way, say, if any negative story is being portrayed online about France, the bloggers, the entertainment people within her space, you know, will fight for her, will do her battles for her and defend France.
Et vont eux-mêmes répondre, et vont eux-mêmes, avec leurs propres mots, parfois dans leur propre langue, répondre en disant mais qu'est-ce que tu dis comme bêtise, tu te laisses manipuler, etc. Et j'ai même plus besoin de répondre.
And tell the people making those negative statements, and say, Nipana Semna Okano, he or she doesn't know what he or she is talking about. You hear I'm saying, okay.
Et ça, c'est vraiment, à partir du moment où vous avez donné ce narratif qui est positif, que vous faites douter, vous allez créer une dissonance cognitive où les gens vont se dire, je veux bien qu'on dise que la France, c'est des méchants.
Now the video was in French. Another lady did the video and now explaining exactly what she said and what she meant by what she said. And then in the video, she speaks French and then she explained it. The
woman you saw in that video is Aunt Sophie. And she was the French ambassador to Ghana from 2019 until 2021. She is explaining how she strategized and suppressed the truth about what France is actually doing in different African countries.
You see, so when it comes to France, they in a whole lot of, baby, Niger, majority of them, France in Imhubi. A whole lot more. So we're building a network in Ghana, and she stated Ghana as a test case. Within her circle, people will defend her within her circles. God Almighty. God Almighty.
Et je pense que c'est ce que j'ai eu la chance de pouvoir, ce à quoi j'ai pu parvenir au Ghana.
And what she's talking about, it's not like say, it's not real, and I say, we've seen it. She was everywhere. Or Kwano was Siaba. That was it. That was an angle. Majority of them, especially diplomats, ambassadors, are country first. They don't just give out free stuff just like that. They don't just grace your occasions or whatever. No, Debbie. Always they have an agenda. If they are more interested in idea we are now a person of that person's caliber shouldn't have come and I say what then obviously that person is building something or that person is getting something extra than and you see the thing is she didn't just mingle with anybody. She mingled with people in the entertainment space. Only face or more numbers or more followers, whatever they say. Or if something is going on and then they come and defend that, people will trust them. And not just one person. I can name drop a whole lot of them. And for this, she didn't just find one entertainer and as a blogger and as a, journalist and as a dietitian to at least bring in her circles and in case of anything beyond that person would defend them. No. All the top big names in entertainment were Ghana. At some point, she had them. So it doesn't matter what the negative story is about. If people within her circle see it, they are going to defend the daylight out of her.
Aujourd'hui, lorsque quelqu'un sur mes réseaux, dans le fil ou dans le fil de blogueurs qui évoquent les actions de la France, va dire quelque chose de négatif, on dit oui, mais on sait bien que la France, dans les pays francophones, etc. Je n'ai même plus besoin d'intervenir. Ce sont les abonnés qui, pendant plusieurs années m'ont vu fonctionner, vont dire, mais enfin, tu vois bien que ça tient pas la route. Et vont eux-mêmes répondre.
Now this is not on openly on but a whole lot of countries do it. There are stories at time in Nigeria, Boko Haram, no muntimen touch you, because na Boko Haram, at least based on some of the articles I'm reading online. No more some kind of village, be a month for no more. No more loyal to the call to Boko Haram. So if you want to get them, you have to at least get one of the villagers and convince, send your beya, at least they will, do things a bit me some troops be akwa so that kind of warfare in the bush kwaso baby but on it there now openly waka ho as like shad need this and I'm no this woman is not even trying to hide it too.
So she says when she was in Ghana, she built a community around her. She kind of built a community of trust with the people. And it is true, between 2020 and 2021, I had just joined TikTok and I saw a lot of videos of this woman. She was always surrounded by entertainers in Ghana, so actors and actresses, musicians and bloggers. She was always surrounded by these people. She was either attending their event or she had organized something. And it was always food and dancing and, this was what she was doing. It was a strategy. She says she built a community around her and an online following. And so what happens is anytime someone tries to talk about what France is doing in other African countries, what she perceives as negative, she doesn't need to respond because the Ghanaian bloggers and her Ghanaian followers will go on the attack. So they will create doubts in the minds of people. This is their strategy.
Well, you see Ghana as a test case and it was super successful. She was the ambassador. O team catchers any passumasi manifesta. Majority of people are Ghana person flex, one person to some 2 coin makwa. And then if you are getting a French visa, you are not just going to France, you are going to all the countries within the Schengen. And even one lady on TikTok explaining even further, she gave the reasons.
When someone is trying to share information and the truth about what France is doing in countries like Niger and Burkina Faso and others, she says they create doubts in the minds of people.
Yeah, now I'm not saying that the woman is, a devil and as a no, a kind of tit for tat. But on the tat now is way much more than the tit or the mouth. Now, as a normal person, be out to Ghana, person call Europe, what I say. So if say, Mama Mao visa, without asking for anything, she did those things, asking for nothing in return. Yeah, Morofo diplomats, they don't work like that. When him said the bid, a same people to me arise. A banner so catch us say, okay, I sent me Mao visa some time ago. Your video natural amount for say, that was sad story, any story, and you seen it in it scene. You have no other option than to comply because she helped you out when you needed the help most. What you say? Abra won't seek you for anything in return.
People, we have to be vigilant. We are sharing information. We are trying to liberate ourselves. But they are so smart. They understand how we work. They understand the game. And they always use our own people to suppress us. And this is exactly what happened in Ghana. And I am not the least surprised that they succeeded in Ghana. It is so easy, but it's so sad that we are trying to tell the truth about what is really happening. These are not lies. These are not lies. Let's take Niger, for example. France has got 56 nuclear reactors. People, follow me. 56 nuclear reactors. Yeah? France generates about 70% of its energy or electricity. Yeah? It's electricity from nuclear sources. They've got 56 reactors. France as a country. What powers the reactors is uranium. Where do they find or where do they get the uranium? From Niger. Meanwhile, Niger has not even got one nuclear power plant. France has got 56. It powers the whole of France. They power their country, so their country always has electricity 24/7. And they generate a lot for export. So France is actually one of the largest net exporters of electricity. They export to countries like the United Kingdom, they export to Italy, they export to Germany and other European countries. How much were they buying the uranium for? Cents. When the market price was around $200 or 200 euros, they were buying it for cents. And they were generating enough to power their country, but also generating and selling. They were exporting electricity to make money. And Niger didn't have electricity. Niger wasn't generating its own electricity. Niger had to rely on Nigeria for electricity, a country rich in uranium. Others are benefiting. How can you be so insensitive? At least build one nuclear power plant in that country. At least give them electricity. You are getting it for free. Just give them electricity. Build one and just give them electricity. But no, you are so insensitive. You are taking everything away. And you won't give them anything.
This is kind of a long game thing, yeah. You see, I want the leaders to have these kind of strategies. Ghana, like, I know that Ghana, we don't get into a whole lot of trouble, the country as a whole. So we don't need this type of tactics to go around the world and then, convince people or change the minds of people. But still, Ogun said, that, be necessary. At least, a bit me abuane mind. But yeah, mind burning for. Well, maybe they are doing something like that at some level. But, I'm not privy to it, so I can't at least go into that in depth.
And when the people decided to stand up for themselves, who did they use? Our own people, ECOWAS. ECOWAS, our own people. Nigeria decided to stop providing electricity to Niger. Our own people. There she is explaining her strategy, how she tackles news, negative news. This is what she perceives these things as negative news about France. And she's teaching other people, she's telling other people how to do it. It's always our own people.
This video I mean when last week cry. Anytime you make some video be an refi and then never is okay. Let's do it today. Say the way me rain say if France ambassador that's why in dogons. Former French ambassador to Ghana. Former France ambassador to Ghana. And even though no one can say a video or no one say what you to Ghana for saying be defending about anything negative beyond. You will see people within the comment section defending her, making sure, letting you know that 7 hour can is indeed 100% true. I mean, we are mobile on say a thing. Now, a corner here, corner there. Hey, already me. Tap send #1 mobile app. We should be to me. So they send this car command off for Ghana right now. Tap send on wallet system. No, Europe baby. Yeah, into bet me at this Google wallet and so. Say everyone say right now, tap the exchange rate in Aquasura to be a 15 1 euro a 15er. We bet me recharge your wallet and using the current exchange rate in a wasroom. Send your bay above from Grana. You won't get affected, especially unim say ABN and Chobes and this calcufia. So that is one useful way I bet you use the wallet system. And as a scan or wallet in ma, who in Yasoba or bank account to my answer credit card. So you bet me send this calcumama for Ghana. Straight and fast because you already scan or tap wallet in them. One can submit my withdraw scan to the payment method I will pay. This is good. It is a one you to tap send that now is the best time to download it. Go Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Now go download it right now. First time and somebody send this car coffee and a business bet you $10 for free. So what US Europe €5, so what UK £5. Nobody else over code Magreheb by Shemna with your mama. That's Canada can scar was sending home. Two you to tap send that. Go download and start using it right now. Can use a Jaga 4 bitters, Abusia, latest bitters in town. A month for a Trebino. Omudi one dance here, Nubune woman, threaten wapum, a man no more feeling like okay, where you smooth. It sounds like Bobo with body in the Mojumano. Abusia, Jaga 4 Ragana, baby, a chaka crab. Ubenya be a trap. Ubenya be a turcha, mechanism. Yeah, yes, we could do for a guy saying, baby, a tons and a visit and was you, me pay Jaga 4 near the amount which are now called. Every you go pay. So definitely no. Trash when you better home. Cycle 20 a draw benoma bushia be fight against ya dear viruses the world body mean and never see a build the immune system. Let there be a wire fit and strong. Me say, what I know vehicle on a daily basis, yade a two say no chem because what build the immune system na na strong say yade bi aba e be fight against yade no heavily ankasa. Ti abuzua ura Ghana pharmacy shop bi abenya vehicle 20 ni bi out from Joy Industries. That good. And the video, no, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all the good stuff. Till we meet again, Abusia. Adios.